fill position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 10th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion. Action on first down. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon!
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marion. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Daniels. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Nice job ruining that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really, really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
And the Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Beck. Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Caught close to the marker, it's Fletcher. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dances away. Looking left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Moore will throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Whittington. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Forced out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher.
This defense is so well coached. Everybody understanding their assignments, especially in coverage. There was a guy designed to take the running back out of the flat and was able to get him down right away.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Moves away as he feels pressure. Firing to the right, complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Breaks into the open. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect way to wrap up the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Gives it on the option. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Moore to the air. The short hands, it's Hughes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Finds his man. It's Whittington. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking for room, it's Fletcher. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, in a situation like that where it's 3rd and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate and help your punter out.
The Canes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Boy, is that one he wished.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Key narration volume set to 100.
Could have back a total misfire.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
He rifles one deep down the right side. Touchdown, Oregon! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Finding open areas. Turning it on! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he's got enough space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And I tell you what, that pass passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the ground with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Moore will throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Whittington. Continues to fight for yards. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Intercepted deep in his own end. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Hurricanes have a lot of options on second and inches. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. They're working that left side. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Running back searching for a hole. Still running at the 35. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Not a chance. Missed it. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. And the Canes will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. He smashes his way through again. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think...
Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Marion. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. That Miami offense back onto the field. Looking for room, it's Fletcher. Creates a little space. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
The short hands, it's Fletcher. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Beck. Steps away to find some room. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's going for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Miami! Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Stumbled to the ground.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Miami, 21.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Pocket breaking down. Finds a man on the left. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Breaks into the open. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
Pushes ahead. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game...
There he goes! He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Daniels. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Throws for the tight end. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Defense looks as if it's coming. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one more yard to get it in. Quarterback looks for a little space.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes! open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming on. To the air, it's back. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Snagged in the middle, it's Benson. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On the ground, Wood for the first down with the give to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's good enough for a first down.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Moore. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. And the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. And he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And, man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got them where you wanted them. You backed them up on third down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the first down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Motion from the back. Moore to the air. Finds his tight end. Turning it on! Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Touch pass on the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout Oregon.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the snap, it's Moore. Gets it out quickly. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. And the Ducks enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. The give. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Moore will throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone.
Number 36, set to kick it away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Turns it loose. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Ripping through the defense. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Canes are in the hurry-up. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Right back to the well. One more play to pad the stats. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. On his feet at the 40. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.